Alright, so as you guys can see, this scenery is completely different. Kinda, you probably seen on the short last week where I did the kind of a little bit of unboxing of the frame that I got. So what I'm gonna do today is go ahead and actually take the frame out, show it to you, tell you which one it is, kind of the plans, and you know what, let me go ahead and take it out. So we have, some of you might already be able to tell what this is. And yeah, there you go. I got a schwinn axle frame. It's a large, of course. And here it is. You know what, I'm missing something. Here it is. I have my 142 through axle for the rear. And the bearings, seals and all that for the headset, because okay, is Alex, if you're using 10 by 142 or 12 by 142, which is this one right here, it's a 12 by 142 hub, use these 6 spacers to offset the brake disc rotor before securing the brake disc to the rotor to the hub. Please place the spacer behind the disc rotor. The spacers are not needed if you're using a regular 10 by 135 millimeter quick release hub. No, you don't need to modify or cut anything to make it. Good to know. So, this frame, as all of you know, I sold the blue axle and I tried to sell the parts individually. I was only able to sell the fork, the brakes, and a few more things, but I was left with a lot of parts, like a bin full of parts that I can build a complete bike. So I was looking into an axle for something like that. So this one, he left, I was just looking for the frame because I have everything else. He did send me the rear axle. I didn't need it, but that's perfect. The seat post clamp, and I have a headset right there. Now, the purpose of this video is because, as you know, I was never a big fan of the schwinn, although on this one is a little more hidden than the blue one. Some of you might remember at the beginning of my channel, I actually had a black one before I actually had the blue one. That was the actual unboxing for the axle that I did. So I first had a black one. I liked it a lot, and when I got the blue one, I'm like, I don't like it as much because of the color. But then I actually fell in love with the blue one, and I was not able to find a blue one, so I got this black one. I actually got it for $200 plus shipping, which, by the way, I'll leave a link or something. It's a bike chip, something like that. They charge only $35, less than $35 to ship this thing. I'm pretty sure they provided with the box and everything, and they sent it through UPS. It was a really affordable shipping, so it was a no-brainer. Now, so with that being said, I'm gonna be building this thing up. I got a few things in hand for this one. But what I wanna do now is MTB Matt. He removed the decals out of his axle, and he kind of told me the process that he did, and I want to go ahead and try it. And also some other guy from Facebook removed it using this thing right here. This is a sticker removal for your car. I have bought this one when I replaced the decals on my Ram. So I'm gonna try and see if I can actually start removing these decals and leave it like a bare frame and go from there. So let's see how this one goes. So I want to start somewhere small because I don't want to mess it up or anything like that. So I'm probably going to start over here in the chainstay. Now this one right here, the schwinn, I'll actually probably leave this one over here because this is actually, it actually looks cool right there, I believe. So let me see if this actually works. I might need to put something under this because I don't want to scratch the table. So hold that thought. So I'll be experimenting here. We'll learn together. And if it works, you will find out. Now, I never attempted this on my blue accent because I was told they were clear coated in, which they are, don't get me wrong. But this is coming right through. And the good thing about this eraser is that it doesn't damage the paint. So let me keep working on this. I don't want to make you watch the whole thing, but yes, this is indeed working. Super easy. Look at that, almost done over here, and it doesn't scratch the paint whatsoever. Non-drive side chainstay. Wow. Well, this one over here has the chainstay protector. It will eat through that, but I think it's easier if I can just remove the sticker right here. Let's see if it comes out. I'm gonna just magic erase it. Ven, para que les digas hola YouTube.
Hola YouTube.
Sí, aquí mira. Asómate para que te vean. No, acá ven, asómate para acá. Les hi.
Hi.
Voltea ahí. Diles.
Hola. 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 Hola.
Diles subscribe.
Subscribe.
Váyase para adentro, mijita.
Yo también.
Sí, ahorita ya me lo acabo. Look at that. Well, this thing is working like a charm. Who would have thought? All this time, I have had this for a while now, and this is super easy. Let me wrap this up, and I'll come back to you once I'm done. All right, so before I show you the final product, a couple of weeks ago, I was able to reach 1,000 subscribers. As of today, I think I'm at 1,040 subscribers. So I want to take the opportunity and thank each one of 1,040 of you who have been subscribed, everybody who's been there since the beginning, everyone who believes in me for being there since the beginning and keep on adding up to this channel. I cannot express how thankful and how relieved I am now that I reached 1,000 subscribers, because it puts the pressure behind a little bit, kinda, but I guess I'm also not doing this to live with. So this is not my job. I do this for fun. I do this for y'all because some of you might find this entertaining. Some of you might learn from what I'm doing, and hopefully we can keep it that way. And as of now, all the links that you can see down below for the things that I use from Amazon, they're live. So they're affiliate links, and every time you use one of those links, even if it's to buy something else, but if you go through that link, if you buy something from there, it doesn't cost you anything extra at all. Like the price is the same, but it will actually give me a little bit, a few pennies or whatever on the dollar, but anything helps. And I think that if you actually click on it and you end up buying something else, as long as you land it to Amazon because of the link, I also get a little bit of that as well. So with that being said, please check the links below, and if you're interested in any of the products that I have used, everything that I have on my bikes, anything like that, most of the stuff that I have there on the links below, check them out. It'll help a lot. Now, without further ado, behold the Axum frame. Now this thing is being debadged. Doesn't do anything to the paint at all. The magic eraser thing works as a charm. I have a few spots here and there that I gotta take off later on, but as you can see, logos are off. The paint is not damaged or anything like that anymore. I did leave the inner swing on both sides of the inside of the chainstay. I don't know if I'm gonna keep them or not, but I went ahead and removed everything, even the Axum logo. I wasn't gonna take it, but it was too close to the little graphics over here, so I ended up just taking it away. If anything, I just put a decal or something in there, but this thing is looking sharp. It weighs nothing. I have a bunch of parts that I'm gonna start building this thing up. Now, one of the things that I do wanna do is actually have internal routing. So I'm actually thinking about drilling some holes over here for the brakes, and then coming out over here so I can come up over here and attach to the brake, and also for the dropper, because I know the dropper is internally routed over here on the seat post, but then the cable goes through here, so I don't want that. And I'm actually thinking about drilling some holes over here and putting the garments or something like that on both sides. That way I can keep this as clean as I can. So this is gonna be a fun build. I don't wanna have it super expensive. I'm just gonna end up using most of the parts that I have and go from there. I do actually wanna get an okay fork. I don't want a Bucklows. I do have a Bucklows, but the wheelset that I have for that is not quick release. I have a boost wheelset, so I'm actually looking for a boost fork. Something along RockShox, X-Fusion, Fox, something like that. Something SR Zone 2 or something name branded with at least 130 and 140 millimeters of travel, something like that. The build is gonna start. Stay tuned for that. Let me know down in the comments below, should I do like a step-by-step process of everything, just a little quicker in detail, because I know I've done it before in the previous Axum, but since then I feel like I gotten a little bit better and I can explain a little things better. My equipment got a little bit better, lighting and everything. So will a step-by-step with the kids sometimes in the background, will a step-by-step process will be something that you guys are interested in, and or will a time-lapse work? Let me know down in the comments below. What are you guys more interested in seeing, and we go from there. I'm gonna be doing bottom brackets, I'm gonna be doing brakes, I'm gonna be installing a cassette. I might even break it out into parts, that way I can also have a little bit of content, because we'll see. It's been back to work, been busy, and a lot of people I've been reading comments. I always read comments. I try to respond to everybody, but I seen that a lot of people actually like the DIY and how to do it because they learn from it. So if that's something that you guys are interested in, let me know down in the comments below, and then I can make something work like that. Other than that, stay tuned for this build. And if you haven't seen my other videos, if you didn't see the Mongoose Black on medium, stay tuned on that one. I still gotta do some cable rerouting, so I gotta do some blending stuff on that one and things like that. But if you haven't seen it, remember I made a 26-incher 2004 Mongoose Black. I turned it into a 27.5 budget parts. Check it out. I'll leave a link for you over here. Other than that, if you learned something today, if you like this idea, if you were wondering about getting decals off the Schwinn Axum, it is doable. I heard from some other people that even carburetor cleaner actually takes care of them. So I might end up just doing the touch-ups that I couldn't reach with the eraser on this one and see how that goes. But for the most part, I'm pretty satisfied with the turnout and the look of this frame. And I can't wait to start building this thing from the ground up. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe and turn the notifications bell on if you haven't done so. If you'd like to support the channel, down in the description, link, buy me a cup of coffee. Other than that, again, thanks everybody for the 1,000 subscribers. That is gonna be it for this one. And I'll see you on the trails. Goodbye.